Hello and welcome back on my channel. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. I hope I will be more on track with posting them. Going back from the traveling times to really busy times at work were a little bit challenging, but I'm hoping to have adjusted my TBR a little bit end of last week to allow for some editing time and for the other stuff that I'm planning to do in November. So this week my reading plan is first to continue reading Memoirs of a Geisha. I am really enjoying this and I have been reading a little bit quicker than I planned originally. I wanted to read like 20 pages a day and spread this out throughout the November, but I'm already like 3 days ahead, I think. And yeah, let's see. I want to just stay on schedule this week and not really go ahead. But might be the only book that I have on audiobook. So when I go to the gym to do some like weight training or whenever I can only listen to audiobook, this might be the thing that I'm listening to, which might happen on Saturday when I'm driving. Other than that, I do want to finish Girls of Paper and Fire. I wanted to finish that last night, but for some reason I'm reading that quite slowly. I have scheduled 216 pages of that today, and I'm not sure how well I'm going to do with that, but I'm going to try. And then I want to read Poison Study and Magic Study this week. I want to finish them before the weekend because this weekend I'm meeting a few people that I know through Goodreads, through the traveling book project Germany. And we're meeting up and we're going to have like a mystical dinner where we're solving this mystery and stuff. And I wanted to bring the Magic Study because I'm passing it on to the next person. And then I want to read Hidden Pearl. That's the 100 pages story that I read for NetGalley, and I have that down for the weekend because I originally was planning to use public transportation, and I was able to read that. So since I'm actually going to be driving and I'm going to be taking another person with me, so I won't be listening to an audiobook or read. I am thinking that this might not happen. Overall, this is a total of 1,429 pages, which is a lot. Oh, I also wanted to start The How and the Why when I'm back on Sunday, but I have a feeling that won't be happening either. So yeah, my plan is 1,429 pages to stay on track. This already includes me having taken out a few books, so I don't know how it got that crazy that fast. But I think one of the reasons is the slow reading of Girls of Paper and Fire, The Wicked Saints. I read like 150 pages and I want to start over, and not reading a lot during the last couple of days or the whole last week. So the combination is kind of killing my TBR. I'm still going to get as far as possible. I'm thinking I'm probably not going to be reading Hidden Pearl, and I'm probably not going to start The How and the Why. But I'm really going to try to get Poison Study and Magic Study done this week, and Girls of Paper and Fire. So wish me luck. I do have quite a lot of work, but I'm not traveling throughout the week. I just have my Korean classes. I have Korean classes on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. If you want to know why I have 3 classes, watch last week's vlog. I'm explaining that over there, how that happened. And because of that, and Friday night, we're going to do some karaoke with the people from the Korean class. So because of that, I don't have the same amount of time I usually spend reading. So I'm gonna have to be extra smart about scheduling time to read. So yeah, today 231 pages, finished Girls of Paper and Fire, and 1 chapter in Memoirs of a Geisha. So let's start with ow. That just really poked, that hurt. Oh my gosh. So That was not nice. Anyways, let's continue with one chapter in here, and then I'm going to do some work, and then I'm going to go for Girls on Paper and Fire. So I went shopping with my son, did a chapter in the Memoirs of a Geisha. I worked all day and I did my daily vocabulary, and now I'm going to head on to my couch and hopefully finish Girls of Paper and Fire. And I wanted to edit after that, but it's the time again. But I really do want to finish Girls of Paper and Fire tonight, so hopefully I'm going to be able to catch up tomorrow and edit. Hopefully. So I am truly enjoying Girls of Paper and Fire. I am enjoying the development that it's taking. It's like from like a friendship perspective between the girls. I really do like what's happening and how it's happening. I also am quite interested to see how the storyline might now go into a little bit of a different direction than what's happening in Memoirs of a Geisha. I kind of want to finish them both at the same time to be able to continue to see if there's parallels. But I actually wanted to finish this tonight, which is probably not going to happen because I only have an hour left to read and, well, more than 50 pages to finish. But Memoirs of a Geisha I wanted to read until the end of the month, so I'm probably not going to be able to finish it, but I really do want to see the parallels because so far it has been so much, so, well, not similar, but there's like similar ideas and just it feels similar without being the same story or being the same ideas, etc. It's just, it feels similar. Yeah, I think that's all I can say. So yeah, but I am liking where it's going right now, and I'm at a point where I can't draw parallels to Memoirs of a Geisha anymore because I am pretty much at this spot in the book in Memoirs of a Geisha, and it might take a very different turn to what I see in the other books. So yeah, let's see where this is going. I'm quite excited to keep reading now. And yeah, as I said, another hour or so of reading. Let's see how far we get. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. Well, it's not morning anymore. It is Tuesday around noon. I have already done a couple of hours work today. I went to the chiropractor today, and it's time to take a quick break. I have so much going on right now, so I do have quite a few things to do for work, but aside from that, I'm completely emotional right now, so that's why I am at a loss for words. Emotional because I had sent a request with my health insurance to cover a surgery, and I was waiting for 5 weeks, and today I received the approval, and I just can feel how all this tension is releasing. So I'm like really shaky right now. I don't know if you can see this. Like I'm just shaky because it's finally, the wait is over. I talked to the hospital and they can operate me in 2 weeks, and now it's going so fast. So I'm waiting to hear back from them for an exact date. But all this relief of like tension paired with, I'm actually kind of afraid what's going to happen and how it's going to go, and it's only in 2 weeks, and am I going to be ready? Did I do enough by then? I need to go into an all fluid diet now because I need to prepare for the operation, and It's called all fluid diet, but it's not necessarily all fluid, but it's mostly fluid and mostly protein based. So there's a lot of shakes in my future, a lot of soups in my future for the next 2 weeks, which I was prepared for, but still don't feel completely prepared for, if you know what I mean. It's just that waiting for 5 weeks, you don't know if you're going to enter that phase now or not. And then suddenly you're like, bam, I entered it yesterday, kind of. And so, yeah, I'm going to try and take a quick break and read a chapter of Memoirs of a Geisha to kind of reset and kind of calm down, and I hope I can actually do that. Then I have to continue some work, and then hopefully I'm finally going to finish Girls of Paper and Fire. Hopefully. So it's quite late in the evening. I did continue reading Girls of Paper and Fire, and I do still hope that I'm going to finish it. It's going to be a little bit after midnight, but I have high hopes in finishing it. I didn't start Magic Study or Poison Study today, so my reading plans for the next couple of days is getting a little bit cramped, but I'm still gonna try. So now I'm just gonna do my vocabulary training for today and then finish the book. So not a lot happened today to film. There was just a lot of emotional stuff going on with the approval for the surgery and me starting to try and organize shit to be prepared and just informing people and this kind of stuff. So yeah, that's why I was a little bit behind everything, and I do have to find some time to edit tomorrow because it doesn't make sense anymore. So yeah, let's do some vocabulary and then get to finish Girls of Pipe and Fire finally. Let's go. I am incredibly tired, almost falling asleep, but I've done it. I am through, and I have enjoyed it so much. I am really contemplating between 4 and 5 stars. I really enjoyed the character development, more so the relationship development, not the character development. I think in the character development there wasn't too much, but the relationship development I enjoyed so much. I enjoyed the relationships. I did enjoy the characters. I enjoyed that we had a lot of characters who had more than just one purpose, more than just one level, and that just made this so rich, and this whole world felt rich and beautiful, and I really did enjoy it a lot. Why isn't it a 5 star if I did enjoy it that much? I just feel like it's not a 5 star. Just my gut feeling doesn't put it there. The difference between a 4 star, which is objectively a really good book, and a 5 star is just my feeling. And I enjoyed it a lot. The reading experience was wonderful. Is this going to be a book that I will be raving about to my friends? Maybe not. If it is, I will have to change my star rating to 5 stars at a later point when I start raving about it. I just love the setting, and I read in the author's note that it was heavily inspired by her life in Malaysia, and it makes total sense, and it's a wonderful world. I love it, and I actually will look if I can read the sequel next month. So now, so tired. Let's go to bed and pick up a new book tomorrow. Hello and good morning. I have finished Girls of Paper and Fire last night. Way! I am so happy that I finished. I loved the ending. It just, oh yeah, I had some really fun and weird dreams that were influenced by this book. So yeah, now I have been working for a couple of hours again, and I will now take a break and start reading my daily chapter of Memoirs of a Geisha. But before we do that, I received a package. Makeup again from Pat McGrath. This is a brand that I love as well. Look at these worms. These are like the perfect worms. Oh, glittery. Oh my god, they're even soft. Look at this. I'm gonna use them in my giveaway. Oh my god, they're perfect. They're so soft. Getting excited about trash. So yeah, I ordered a few things that I consider collectibles that I wanted to test out. I think a liquid lipstick, and I have never tried the liquid lipsticks. I've never tried the eyeshadows. I love the Pat McGrath packaging as well. So what I got, I ordered the Opulence set, and look at this packaging. Isn't that like honestly so pretty? And then I ordered a set of minis. I do like mini lipsticks, mini liquid lipsticks, because I like to have a lot of different color variations. And with minis, I actually use them all. And the Pat McGrath stuff usually comes in these packages with all this like glittery stuff. And then the free liquid lipstick. From past orders, I use them as decoration. This one has the... so adorable. So I have several full-size lipsticks, and they are all truly amazing. The quality is really nice. Blow Up, Clear, and Flash 3. So Clear is just a clear lip balm. Smells almost like nothing. Blow Up feels amazing. I think you don't see much, but it gives like this light hue on the lips, which I like. You can see it's like this light brown, and I'm loving it. And then the next one is Flash 3. So this is a colored lip balm. Yeah, I think that this color is actually really good. Let's dig into the Opulence palette. And I like how this is packaged. I keep all my Pat McGrath packaging. I probably need to get rid of it at one point. But this packaging is just so neat. It's quite heavy, to be honest. It feels like I have something really valuable in my hand. And this is it. These are the amazing colors. There we go. So they're all like shimmery, colorful. Oh, this looks like. Let's see how they blend. All right. Don't consider this a look, please. I just tried to see how they layer, how they blend, and I have to say they do nicely. I think they perform beautifully. Right now, I might look like a panda because I have these really bad shadows under my eyes. That's like genetic. The lipsticks, they are in a festive red. They usually are in black. And then let's test Elson, which is a red. This is amazing. I love this. This just feels as amazing. Let's test the liquid lipstick. Revelation Red. Right now they actually feel very similar to the Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star, from my perspective, has one of the best, if not the best, formula on the market. And I think this can compete. From applying, let's see how it holds up, because what I like about the Jeffree Star ones is that they dry down enough to be on my lips for the full day, but they don't dry my lips out. Let's wear this throughout the day and see how it performs. So, Memoirs of a Geisha is taking some interesting turns that are starting to differ from Girls of Paper and Fire. The parallels stop being there, so that's good. Girls of Paper and Fire end up being more fantasy towards the end, and more focused on that kind of stuff. And this is now more focused on, you could say, politics in a way, like politics between geishas and like power games, maybe, kind of, and I am absolutely here for it, and I'm loving it. So I'm a little over the middle, and I read a chapter more than expected, so can't stop myself to spread this out through the month. All right, and now I am starting Poison Study, which is a book about a young woman who has been imprisoned for something. I think that she killed somebody, and she's being offered to either face execution or to become a commander's food tester. And I think what she's going to learn about, like, the different kinds of poisons, etc. To actually, you need to know what the poison tastes like to really find them in food. So this is pretty much what we know about this. So I am eager to start this, and according to my schedule, I should get like 250 pages in today. I think that's quite a stretch. I am, for some reason, so tired, but I'm gonna try. So I'm really enjoying the start of this book. What I really do like is that whatever was written on the back, the summary, the synopsis, etc., that should spark your interest, it pretty much all happened. The whole setup was done in the first chapter. Actually, I think within the first 4 pages, which means that everything else is a mystery now, which I love. I love that they were able to summarize, and that there's the option to have the synopsis just describe the setup of what's happening in the first 4 pages, and then everything else can just develop from there. So everybody pretty much goes into this blind just after reading the synopsis, and it's not like half the story is already spilled. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, and I have spent way too much time editing last night. I have to find a way to be quicker about editing. Maybe it's going to be about how I'm filming things or something, so I don't know, but I have to find another way. I spent 3 hours editing last night, and I only got 3 days done. So that is just too much, and I need to release 2 videos still this week, and then we're already on Thursday. So yeah, I need to find a way to get that done quicker. Obviously, I didn't read much further in the Poison Study. I really wanted to, but, well, it did not happen. And now I am on my half-hour break, and I'm starting to prepare the 12 days of Christmas giveaways. These books might or might not be in these giveaways. I don't know yet. This is just a thinking about it. So I have come down to having 7 themed boxes and 5 mystery boxes. And these themed boxes, they might or might not have these books in them. They will be wrapped, so the book might be in some of them or in all of them, so the book will be a surprise, but there is a common theme. And one theme might be my Asian inspired box, so books that are either inspired by Asian culture, that are based on Asian legends, or are talking about things like Asian Americans in a contemporary way, etc. So everything that's like Asian inspired. And there might be some goodies in there that I received that are either traditionally Asian, like chopsticks or something, or they might be inspired by a book that is based on an Asian legend. So this is one of the ideas that I'm having. And the other one I'm still gonna keep a secret. So you should really be excited, because I think this year's 12 Days of Christmas giveaways is going to be even better than last year's, because every day will be a full box. Every day will have a book. So yeah, I will have to film them by end of next week, so then I will have to have decided, because on the 28th of November I will undergo an operation, and I don't know when I will be back home and in what kind of state I'm gonna be, so I might not be able to film them after next weekend. So yeah, let's see how this goes, and hope you're excited for this already. So I'm working and this little thing showed up. This is the last time I'm getting it. I wanted to cancel because I won't be able to eat anything now before and after my operation. I do like the idea of this subscription box, but well, if you can't eat candy, if you can't eat sweets, this is not for you. So this box pretty much is a subscription service with candy from different countries. I think it's only being sent in Germany, Austria, and maybe Switzerland. And they pick one country per month. This month we have Hong Kong. So these are cheese Cheetos. This is cotton candy. Packaging is so cute. These are like strawberry Mikado sticks or something. No shit, and I can have it. Frozen Coke. Then this is one cookie, like a panda cookie. We have, and I'm gonna have to read the description, Kabayi Petit Pastel. Biscuit inside, like Maltesers. This is just a cookie with chocolate. Chocolate covered in a fun way. Wish I could have it. Koala bears. This looks like cookie with a cream. And then last but not least, oh my gosh, Pringles caramel. Oh, this is mean. This is really mean that I can't have that. This is completely mean, but that's the way life is, I guess. I will get used to eating carrots and not caramel. And honestly, I almost always already do eat carrots instead of caramel. It's just that in the past, I would have allowed myself a few, not like the whole box, obviously, in a day, but just a few, and I can't do that anymore. I'd rather be healthy than have that joy in my life. So this is the Hong Kong box. I do like the selection a lot, and I'll read the information about Hong Kong. So I love this box, but and I haven't seen an international one that you can purchase internationally, probably because customs is really harsh on food sometimes. But I do love the idea, and if you have a subscription box in your country that does something similar like this, please let me know. I would love to know. That's it. Let's get back to work. So I just literally missed my train by seconds. So now I will be going by car, and I will not be reading the book that I wanted to finish today. That's so not gonna happen. So I will be listening to Memoirs of a Geisha on my way. So let's go.
Every time you come around my life, my lady, ding ding dong, ding dong, ding ding dong, ding ding dong, ding 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 dong, ding ding ding. How you love me blind is still a mystery. I get you out of my head. Don't care what the feeling is history. As long as you.
Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. It is now 20 past 2. I have slept all morning because, well, last night got late and I was exhausted when I got back. I was so tired. Might be due to the fact that I hadn't really slept the day before either, so the night before either. So yeah, and now I'm on my way to my third Korean class of the week. If you're wondering why I have 3 Korean classes, last week's or the vlog before that week I explained how I got to have 3 Korean classes. And after the Korean class, I am heading towards southern Germany to meet up with the lovely people, with a couple of the lovely people from the Goodreads group that I talked about during the last couple of vlogs as well. Some of them were participants in this book box thing from 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so I'm really excited to meet them. It's the first time I'm meeting them. I'm assuming right now that I'm not going to be vlogging there, because usually people, especially in Germany, aren't very fond of being filmed and put on the internet. So I'm waiting for my colleague to show up. Found a parking slot right in front of the Korean class, so I'm not going to be too late, which is awesome. Still, I don't have breakfast or lunch, so I guess this is gonna be it. So now I'm waiting for my colleagues so we can go up together. Well, hello. It is 4 a.m. I am sitting on my makeshift bed for tonight, and obviously, as predicted, I didn't film much, but not for the reason that I didn't ask anybody, just for the reason that we just were so busy with stuff that I completely didn't get to it. So we arrived and just jumped into our planned activity for the evening, and that was that. So now I'm 4 a.m. in the room. I'm not that tired yet. Everybody else was exhausted hours ago. Similar to me yesterday. I was exhausted yesterday. And I don't know what it is, but I am not. Maybe because I slept until like noon? I don't know. Anywho, I'm not tired. I was like, okay, let's just read a chapter or two, and then surely I will fall asleep. I forgot my book in the car. Well, the upside to sleeping at a reader's house is I just looked at her wonderful shelf, thinking maybe I find something where I can read a chapter or two to see if I like the book, and what I find is the book that I'm reading right now. So I can just borrow that for tonight, I guess. I hope she's okay with it. Well, if she wouldn't be, she shouldn't be putting a reader in a room with books, right? I don't know. Have I talked about this this morning, that I was getting ready to use the only like hour that I have while driving to my Korean class for reading continuing Memoirs of a Geisha in the audiobook. And what happened is I opened script and it tells me it can't reach my audiobook for some reason, and there's just all these error messages, and yeah, good night. Good evening. I am back home, and I have read a couple of more pages in Memoirs of a Geisha on the drive back after dropping off a couple of people that were driving with me. Let me see. It wasn't much because I've been having some trouble with getting script to work. Kind of annoying, really, to be honest. I'm paying for the service and I'm downloading things so I can listen to them without a connection, and then it's buffering to death. I'm still thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm hoping to spread finishing it off out throughout the next week at least. So I also did read 20 pages last night, and now it is 11 p.m. I am tired and exhausted, even though it's only 11. And I will try to read another chapter or two before I'm really going to sleep. So let's try and do that before I go to bed. And then that's it for this week. Let's see if I'm gonna do another update. Depends on how much I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna do my summary for the week. If I just fell asleep, you probably see the summary of the week somewhere on the screen right now. So yeah, So either this is it for this week, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I'll see you again really soon back on my channel, or I'll talk to you again in an hour or so. Bye!